Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Facebook leads as MailerLite subscribers under different groups. So I am an owner of a business and I promote my business using Facebook lead ads. I have created a lead gen form with the help of which my potential customers are going to generate the lead. In the lead gen form, I have created category. Under the categories, I have three options. I want that as soon as any of my leads are going to select a specific option from the given category, that lead should be added as subscriber as a corresponding group that I've created of that category in my MailerLite account. And if I'm going to do this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was, I simply created an automation between Facebook lead ads and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here in this automation, what is going to happen, that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by any of my potential customers using Facebook lead ads, automatically that lead is going to be added as subscribers under different groups in my MailerLite account according to the category that they select. And for that, we're going to create this amazing automation with Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn how to do this, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Facebook leads as MailerLite subscribers under different groups. So I am an owner of a skincare company and I use Facebook lead ads to promote my business and get the information of my potential customers. By including fields in my lead form of categories, dry, combination and oily skin, I want to automatically add these leads to the corresponding MailerLite groups that I've created. In this way, I can send personalized skincare tips, products recommendation and special offers that are relevant to each skin type, enhancing customer engagement and improving marketing strategy. And I will be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear which is asking for a workflow name and for us to select a folder. So on the workflow name, I'm going to give it as Create Facebook lead ads as MailerLite subscribers under different groups. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Okay. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this arrow. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select Facebook lead ads automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Facebook leads as MailerLite subscribers under different groups, and there are two windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We're going to set up our trigger step first, and for the trigger application, we are going to select it as Facebook lead ads. As our objective is that whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads by any of my potential customers, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So that is why for the trigger event, I'm going to select as new lead instant, so that whenever a new lead is going to be generated, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is then going to capture the response. Now to connect Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect, click on this connect button. A new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection, or you can select the existing connection. Afterward, it says connect with Facebook lead ads. So before clicking on this, remember to log into your Facebook account and the Facebook page that you have created on a new tab, so that connecting Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect is going to be much easier. Okay. Now click on connect with Facebook lead ads. As you can see that Facebook lead ads has now been successfully authorized with Pabbly Connect. After authorizing Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect, it is asking for us to select the page and the lead gen form. So I've created a Facebook page for my business in the name of Natural Glow Skincare, and I'm promoting my Facebook lead ads with the help of this page that I've created. I want that whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the ads running on this page, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So for the page over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Natural Glow Skincare right over here. Okay, after selecting the page, it is asking for us to select the lead gen form. So I've created a lead ads form in the name of Natural Glow Lead Form, and with the help of this form, all of my leads are going to send their information to us. So for the lead gen form over here, I'm going to select as Natural Glow Lead Form. Okay, after selecting the page and the form, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. As I've done that, it says over here waiting for webhook response. So now what we're going to do is we are now going to generate a test lead. And why are we doing that? So that we can check whether Facebook lead ads is fully connected to Pabbly Connect or not. And how we're going to generate a test lead with the help of the lead ads testing tool. As we're going to generate a test lead, we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the new lead being generated or not. For that, I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool. As you can see that this is the lead ads testing tool, and with the help of this tool, we can generate test lead. Okay. Over here, this is the lead ads testing tool. Over here, it is asking for the page and the form. So for the page over here, we're going to select the page of our business, that is Natural Glow Skincare. And for the form, I'm going to select as Natural Glow Lead Form. Okay. After selecting the page and the form, I'm going to click on this preview form button. As I've clicked on this preview form button, you can see that this is the form that I've created using Facebook lead ads. Okay, and this is the form with the help of which all of my leads are going to send their data. In the form, you can see I've created a field in the name of please select your skin type. According to the skin type that my leads are going to select, I'm going to add that lead as subscriber in different groups in my MailerLite account. Okay, so over here for the skin type, I'm going to select suppose over here as dry. Okay, so this is the skin type that I've selected. For the first name over here, let's suppose I'm going to write it as test. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as account 6. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as testaccount6@pabblytunes.com, and for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. Okay. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on continue and on then submit to submit the form. As you can see that it says your test lead has been sent. This means we have successfully generated the test lead. I'm going to open my workflow. I'm going to scroll down. And yes, you can see over here in my workflow, we have received the response. In the response we have received, please select your skin type as dry, first name as test, last name as account 6, email as testaccount6@pabblytunes.com, and for the phone number, dummy mobile number with all the other details. So this means that Facebook lead ads is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and a trigger setup is done. So now whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads by any of my potential customers, automatically Pabbly Connect is then going to capture the response. Okay. Now our objective is that whenever a new lead is generated, we want to add that lead in as a subscriber under different groups in our MailerLite account. So now we're going to set up our action step for doing that. And for the action application, we are going to select it as Router by Pabbly. With the help of Router by Pabbly, we can conditionally run this workflow according to the conditions that we are going to apply. Okay, with the help of Router, we are going to create different routes that is going to help us to add subscribers in our MailerLite account under different groups. Okay, and for the action event, I'm going to select as conditionally run, as we want this workflow to conditionally run on the conditions that we are going to apply. Then click on this connect button. As you're going to do that, over here you're going to receive two routes, route 1 and route 2. You can add as many routes as you want right over here according to your requirement, but we are now going to set up a route according to, I'm going to first delete this over here. We are going to set up these routes according to our requirements. Okay, to set up the route, we have to click on the set filter and action steps button. As we're going to do that, the route 1 is then going to appear in front of you, and firstly we have to add a filter. Filter will help us to add a condition in this route. As our objective is that as any of my customers selects the skin type, there are 3 skin types that I've provided: dry, oily and combination. I want that as soon as any of my customers selects one of the skin type, they should be added under that specific group. Like if they selected it as dry, they should be added in this group as dry skin. For the combination skin, and for the oily skin, they should be added as a subscribers. So over here we are going to add a filter to run that condition, okay? And how we're going to add the filter, it is going to ask us for the label, filter type and the value. For the label over here, I'm going to select the response of the skin type that my lead has selected, that is dry right over here. So I'm going to select the skin type over here as dry. This result of please select your skin type should be equal to dry. Then only this root one should run. Okay, the root one should only run under the condition when the skin type has been selected as dry. Okay, so this is the filter that we have applied. I'm going to click on the save and send test request button next after applying all the fields. Over here the result is received, and for the method it says condition is true and status over here comes as success. That means that the status that we have applied of this filter over here in this root is true, because over here the response of my lead is selected as dry. That is why it is values is dry, and that is why the condition comes over here as true. Okay, so now what is going to happen, this root one is only going to work when the skin type selected by my lead comes as dry. They have selected their skin type as dry, then only this root one is going to work. Okay, now as the root was selected for the dry, we are going to add the subscriber in our group dry skin right over here. In our MailerLite account, we are going to add another action step over here, and for the action application we are going to select over here as MailerLite. This is MailerLite. I'm going to select this action application, and for the event we are going to select it as create or update subscriber. Okay, we are going to create an update subscriber in different groups. Then we have to click on this connect button to connect MailerLite to Pabbly Connect. A new window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection, but if you want you can select the existing connection. Over here it is asking for the token. With the help of this token we are going to connect MailerLite to Pabbly Connect. To have the access of the token, open a MailerLite account. So this is my MailerLite account, and with the help of this account we are going to have the API token to connect this account to Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this integrations button. After clicking on integrations, you can see under MailerLite API, the API is provided. We're going to click on use. And over here it says generate a new token. We are going to click on it. Over here it is asking for the token name. I'm going to give a token name over here as test token. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this permission right over here, and then click on create token. You can see a token has been created. I'm going to copy this from here, and I'm going to paste this token in my Pabbly Connect and click on the save button. As you can see that MailerLite is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting MailerLite to Pabbly Connect, it is asking for us to give the subscriber email. Over here for the subscriber email, if you have the existing subscriber, you can add that email, but we are going to create a new subscriber. So what we are going to do is, for this field, we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is, firstly you have to turn on this map bracket from this top right over here. Erase this existing data from here. And as you're going to click on this field right over here, you can see these were the previous step of this workflow. And as I'm going to click on this Facebook lead ads new lead instant step right over here, you can see this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. It is asking for the subscriber email. I'm going to select the data of this email of my lead right over here from my previous response. As I've selected data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this map data. So as we have mapped the data of this email right over here, the subscriber's email, if this is a new subscriber, it is going to be added as a new subscriber, but if the email is going to be an existing subscriber's email, it is going to be updated. Okay, next it is asking for the status of our subscriber. For the status over here, I'm going to select as active, because this subscriber that is over here is an active subscriber, so I'm going to select the status over here as active. Next over here, it is asking for the groups. I have created 3 groups in my MailerLite account, that is dry skin, combination skin and oily skin. As we are going to run this root one, I've already told you for the dry skin. So over here for the group, I'm going to select it as dry skin. Okay, so the subscriber that is selected their skin type as dry is going to be added under the group dry skin. So I'm going to select the group over here as dry skin. Okay, Next, it is asking for the name of our subscriber. So for the name of the subscriber, I'm going to map the date of the name of my subscriber. For the last name, I'm going to map the date of the last name of my subscriber. It is asking for all details. I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number, I'm going to map the date of the phone number of my subscriber. I'm going to skip all these parts because I don't require the fields. After filling all the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. As I've done that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. This means that the subscriber is now successfully added to our MailerLite account. Okay, as the subscriber is now successfully been added, I'm going to open my MailerLite account. Under the group Dry Skin, I'm going to open this group right over here. And over here, if I'm going to check the subscribers, you can see a subscriber in the name of testaccount6@pabblytudes.com is successfully added in the group Dry Skin. So this means that we successfully added a subscriber under one group, that is Dry Skin, right over here. So this root 1 is now successfully set up. So I'm going to close this root from here. I'm going to give a name to this root right over here, and the root name is going to be Dry Skin as the root 1. I'm going to update this. Okay, so the root has now been successfully created. Now you can set up the root 2 by clicking on this plus button, but it is much easier to clone the root and edit it according to our requirement. So I'm going to clone this root from here. I'm going to give a name to this root again. So I'm going to rename this root as Combination Skin is the name of this second root. Now we're going to set up this root for the combination skin. I'm going to update this. Click on the Set Filter and Action Step button. You can see that this is a clone root. That is why right away now we're going to update few details in this root, and we are going to complete this root 2 right over here as well. Now for the filter, our condition is for the combination skin. So now if the lead is going to select their skin type over here as combination skin, then only this workflow, this second root should run. Okay, so I've selected over here the value as combination. I'm going to then click on the Save and Send Test Request button, and the condition comes over here as false and status as error. Why is this condition coming as false and the status is coming as error? Because over here for the skin type, this lead have selected it as dry. It is not equal to this combination. So over here, that is why it is coming as condition is false as error as the status right over here. Okay, so do not worry. If the skin type is going to be selected as combination, then only this root 2 is going to run. And then when the selected type is selected as combination, the value over here is going to come as success and the condition is going to come as true. Okay, so I've set up this filter right over here. This filter is going to work whenever the skin type is going to be selected as combination. This root 2 is going to work then only. Okay, now when the combination skin is going to be selected right over here, we are going to add that lead in our combination skin group in our MailerLite account. So we're going to update few details right over here, and the details that we're going to update is the group right over here. The group is going to be, I'm going to refresh this field from here. The group is then now going to be not dry skin, it is going to be combination skin group, because we are setting up this root for the combination skin. Okay, so I've selected the group over here as combination skin. Now as I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button, the same subscriber that has been added to our dry skin group right over here is also going to add in our combination skin, but we don't want that because the subscriber has already been created in our dry skin group. So what we are going to do is we're going to just click on the Save button to save the changes that we have created. Okay, and now click on this Close button. Okay, so our root 2 for the combination skin has also been set up in this workflow. Now our last group is going to be the group that is oily skin. Now whenever the skin type of the lead is going to be selected as oily, that lead should be added as subscriber in our MailerLite account in a group oily skin. So we are going to set up our root 3 right over here. I'm going to clone this root again. I'm going to give a name to this root again. That is going to be oily skin. This is the name of the root. Okay, I'm going to update this. As I've updated the name, now I'm going to set up some conditions and make some changes in this root right over here. For the filter, now the filter value that I want is not combination, it is going to be oily. So whenever the selected type of the skin is going to be selected as oily, then this root 3 is going to run. So now I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. The condition is obviously coming as false because over here the selected skin type is dry. So that is why the condition is coming as false. But whenever the value is going to select it as oily, whenever the skin type is going to be selected as oily, the condition is going to come as true and the status is going to be success. Okay, now as we are setting up this root for the oily skin, we want this lead to be added as a subscriber in our oily skin group. We are going to now make changes in this step, that is the MailerLite step. And for the group, Now what we are going to do is, we are now going to select it as not combination skin, we are going to select it as oily skin. So whenever a new lead is going to be generated and they're going to select the skin type as oily, they're going to be added under this group oily skin. Okay, then I'm going to click on this save button right over here. Okay, as we have done that, I'm now going to close this. Okay, I'm going to delete this root 2 from here. We have successfully set up 3 roots over here in our Pabbly Connect account for dry skin, combination skin and oily skin groups. These are the 3 different groups that I've created in my MailerLite account. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to test whether all these conditions are working or not. And how we're going to do that? By generating test lead with the help of lead ads testing tool. This is the lead ads testing tool where it says you can create 1 lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. As you can see that I've already generated a lead with the help of this form, so I'm going to delete this lead from here. It says the lead has been deleted. Now I'm going to refresh this page. It is very important to first delete the lead and then refresh the page, because if you are not going to do that, you will not able to generate another lead with the help of this form, because you can only create 1 lead per form. For the page over here, I'm going to select as Natural Glow Skincare and for the form as Natural Glow Lead Form. After that, click on Preview Form. As I've done that, this is the form that I've created. And now for the skin type, I'm going to select it as combination, let's suppose. Okay, and for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as user3. Email as I'm going to write it as smartuser3@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After filling in all the details, I'm going to click on continue and on submit it with the test submission. As it says right over here, your lead has been sent. This means the lead has now been generated. Now I'm going to open my MailerLite and I'm going to check whether in the group combination skin a new subscriber has been added or not. For that, I'm going to open my MailerLite account. This is the group combination skin. I'm going to view this group from here. And as you can see right over here, a new subscriber has been added in my MailerLite account under group combination skin. The subscriber's details is smartuser3@pabblytudes.com. So this was the email of the lead that has been generated with the help of Facebook lead ads. So as you can see right over here, a new subscriber has been added in our group combination skin successfully. Okay, now I'm going to again run this workflow. I'm going to generate another lead with the help of lead ads testing tool, and I'm going to now select the skin type over here as oily, and I'm going to check whether a new subscriber under the group oily skin has been created or not. For that, I'm going to generate another lead with the help of this lead ads testing tool. I'm going to delete the existing lead and then I'm going to refresh the page. For the page over here, I'm going to select as Natural Glow Skincare, and for the form as Natural Glow Lead Form, click on Preview Form. This is the form that I've created, and for the skin type, now I'm going to select it as oily. For the name of my subscriber, I'm going to give it as Demo. For this last name as Smart3. For the email as demosmart3@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After filling in the details, click on Continue and on Submit to do the test submission. As you can see that it says a lead has been sent. So now I'm going to open a MailerLite account. I'm going to refresh this page from here. I'm going to open the group oily skin right over here. And you can see right over here, new subscriber in the name of demosmart3@pabblytudes.com is now been added in my MailerLite group as a subscriber under oily skin. So this means that we successfully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a skincare brand and I promote my business with the help of Facebook lead ads. I want that whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads by any of my potential customers, automatically that lead should be added as a subscriber under different groups that I've created in my MailerLite account. And for doing that, I've created this amazing automation between Facebook lead ads and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is how you create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.